Hi, today is March 9th, and this is Patent Analysis Part 3. This is a continued series of videos from IEOR 190G, and this week we will be examining the patent's point of view. And the patent that we will be talking about is patent number 6957233. This is the patent that I've been talking about in my previous videos, and today we will be exclusively talking about why the plaintiff, Microsoft, is, what case they have against the defendant, Barnes& and Noble. Again, just as a refresher, um, the title of the patent is a method and apparatus for capturing and rendering annotations. So let's actually look at the first claim in the patent. Now, as you can see, this patent is very long. This claim actually is very long. It's funny. This entire claim is one sentence, so I'll kind of read it off right now. It says, a computer-implemented method for annotating a system having a display for displaying a page, having user-selectable objects being intermixed with markup tags, said user-selectable objects and said markup tags being stored in the non-modifiable portion of a file, said markup tags bounding said user-selectable objects in said file, comprising of steps of receiving user input for selection of an object, receiving user input for providing an annotation, determining a method for the selected object, storing a position and the annotation separately from the non-modifiable portion of the file. That's very important. And providing a portion of said display configured for navigating the previously selected object based on said position when said annotation is subsequently selected. Now, that's actually a lot of information in one claim. But we're going to be looking at how this claim is infringed upon by Barnes & Noble. So let's take a look actually at the diagram, or one of the diagrams that Barnes & Noble used in their court case against, or what Microsoft used against Barnes & Noble in their court case. So let's see. Alright. So as you can see, this is a diagram showing off the Barnes & Noble Nook color, and we see that three main portions right here. We see the user typed annotation, the post button, and the keyboard. All three of which are infringed upon according to Microsoft. And the main one that we can see from claim 1 is directly we can see that this one is the one that's the main portion that is infringed upon. So let's go back. So as we can see user typed annotation, we can see right here in this long string of text that user typed annotation is definitely infringed upon, in that the receiving input, the ability to make a modifiable space or modifiable portion that is saved. Because over here we can see that you can modify the document by inserting text here, and when you post, it actually creates a save repository of data that actually again infringes upon this said patent. But yeah, just from this point of view, you can see from Microsoft's perspective that the patent does indeed the patent is indeed infringed upon by Barnes & Noble Nook. But yeah, that is just one side of the story, and next week we will be going into we will be actually taking the other perspective. We will next week take Barnes & Noble's perspective on this case. What exactly they have in defense against Microsoft, because as we saw in this video, Microsoft has a lot of power and a lot of in terms of patents, a lot of leverageability against Barnes and Noble. But thank you for watching. I hope you learned a little bit, and have a great week. I'll see you next time.